Supercommittee Republicans and Democrats are stuck on the same issue that has plagued the two parties for months: whether and how much to raise taxes versus cut spending. The failure of either the Supercommittee to agree on a plan by November 23rd or the Congress to pass one a month later will trigger across the board cuts known as sequestration. And that has Congresswoman Madeleine Bordallo concerned, especially over cuts to defense spending, which could impact the already shaky military buildup.
I don't think now is the time, and especially at this particular time in our country, the way things are going, the unrest in the Pacific, the Mid-East area, now is not the time to look at defense and make these deep cuts.
Supercommittee failure to come up with $1.2 trillion with a T cuts, or Congress's failure to pass a plan without changes, will force automatic cuts, half in domestic discretionary spending, the other half military, cuts opposed by Bordallo and House Armed Services. No one knows yet what will happen, but Bordallo says several areas are key for Guam.
I would put defense spending at the top of the list, and anything else where we receive federal dollars: education, health.
The Commerce Department's 2010 Consolidated Federal Funds Report, out this past September, shows Guam received over $2 billion in federal spending in fiscal 2010, just over half for defense. But much of it was Recovery Act funds, including money to preserve teacher salaries, repair and modernize schools, buy computers, repair other infrastructure, and modernize water and sewer systems. Guam received over $900 million in non-defense grants, retirement and disability benefits, and federal procurement, salaries, and direct payments. But Guam received only about $1.4 or $1.5 billion in the years leading up to the Recovery Act. The question now is how severely the federal debt reduction process will hit. And while automatic cuts are a threat, many lawmakers feel the Supercommittee will never let sequestration happen, that it will more likely cut as much as it can politically, putting off the rest for later. A gamble, though, that could again risk a further downgrade of U.S. debt. On Capitol Hill, Matt Kay for PNC News.